now, both from the team standpoint and the players. I mean, we're coming off tremendous momentum in the WNBA. It's not lost on anyone. You know, I feel like in the last few years in particular, the league has turned a corner in terms of fan interest, commercial success, popularity of players. I mean, you know, all arrows are pointing up in terms of the WNBA, and as someone, you know, who was involved from the earliest days, now going into our 30th season.
The race for the bottom is handled. Adam Silver did talk about the WNBA CBA negotiations, and he did call for urgency. This is interesting. He, by the way...
You need to listen to me very carefully, because the hammer just dropped, and the most powerful man in basketball has finally had enough. For months, we have been watching the WNBA Players Union play games. We have watched them post inflatable rats on social media. We have watched them demand revenue sharing from a league that has never turned a profit. And we have watched them risk the entire future of women's basketball just as it was starting to take off. But today, the silence was broken, and the message was loud and clear. Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, the man who signs the checks that keep the WNBA alive, stepped up to the microphone at All-Star Weekend and delivered a warning that should send shivers down the spine of every single player in the league. Welcome back to the channel, where we don't just read the headlines, we expose the truth behind the business of sports, and today we are breaking down Adam Silver's urgent ultimatum to the WNBA Players Union and why their activist tactics are about to blow up in their faces.
Or move towards the next level of a sense of urgency and not lose momentum in terms of the amazing amount of progress we've seen in women's basketball. So he's saying right there, we're finally getting traction, we're finally getting ratings, we're finally getting ticket sales. If we don't play, you're going to blow it. You're going to blow it.
Let's analyze the specific language Adam Silver used, because in the corporate world, this is terrifying stuff. He said, quote, "I'm not ready to set a drop-dead date, but..." And then he proceeded to list exactly why the clock is about to run out. This wasn't a suggestion, it was a roadmap to a shutdown. He pointed out the logistical nightmare that the union seems to be ignoring. We have roughly 2 months until training camps are supposed to open. That is 60 days. In those 60 days, the league needs to hold a draft. They need to hold an expansion draft for the Golden State Valkyries. They need to open free agency, so players actually have teams. None of this, absolutely none of it, can happen without a collective bargaining agreement. You cannot draft a player into a league that doesn't have a labor deal. You cannot expand a franchise if the financial rules don't exist. By mentioning the timeline so specifically, Silver is exposing the union's bluff. The WNBPA thinks they can hold out forever. They think they can drag this into May and force the owners to cave because the world is watching. Adam Silver just popped that bubble. He is telling them that their leverage is fake. The real leverage is the calendar, and the calendar is about to crush them. If the deal isn't signed by mid-April, the season is delayed. If the season is delayed, the TV partners get angry. If the TV partners get angry, the money disappears. Adam Silver knows this better than anyone. He has been through NBA lockouts. He knows how ugly it gets, and he is looking at the WNBPA's amateur hour tactics, sending poems to owners, and he is shaking his head. He is effectively saying, "Do you have any idea how close you are to blowing this? The 11th hour isn't coming. It's already here."
How much money they're offering. Multiple sources told ESPN that the league projected the union's plan would result in $700 million in losses during the agreement, and that it would jeopardize the league's financial health. However, the union...
There is a fascinating, almost brutal detail in the video about the union wanting Adam Silver at the negotiating table. For weeks, Breanna Stewart and the union leadership have been publicly calling for him. They wanted Daddy to come save them. They wanted to bypass WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, who they clearly don't respect, and deal with the NBA directly. They thought if they could just get Adam in the room, they could charm him into giving them 30% of the revenue. And what did Adam Silver do? He ghosted them. He refused to sit at the table. He said clearly, "I have not been at the table, I am involved behind the scenes." Do you know what that means in executive speak? It means, "You are not worth my time." It means he trusts the owners, not the players. It means he is giving the marching orders to the WNBA owners to hold the line. He is playing good cop, bad cop. He acts diplomatic to the press, saying he's encouraged. But behind the scenes, he is the one telling the owners, do not give them the revenue share. Do not give in to these ridiculous demands. The host of the video breaks this down brilliantly. He ain't sitting down with none of them, he's been ignoring them because he sees the games. It is a massive power move. He is delegitimizing the union's leadership by refusing to treat them as equals. He is telling the players, "You deal with Kathy? I have an NBA to run. I have real problems to solve. Come back when you're serious." It is the ultimate snub, and it shows that the union completely miscalculated their standing with the NBA. They thought they were partners. Adam Silver just reminded them they are a subsidiary.
Valentine's message on social media to the league. I mean, it's just been an epic level of unprofessional behavior coming from the players' union. They think they're playing some social reform, women's rights, fist in the air. I mean, they think they're in some kind of activist movement right now instead of actual.
Why is Adam Silver doing this now? Why intervene at All-Star Weekend? Why not just let them fight it out? The answer is simple, and it comes down to one person, Caitlin Clark. Adam Silver is a businessman. He looks at the spreadsheets. He sees that the WNBA viewership is up 500%. He sees the charter flights being paid for. He sees the billions of dollars in potential future revenue from the new media rights deal. And he knows that all of it, 100% of it, is tied to the momentum of Caitlin Clark entering her second year. He also knows that a strike would kill that momentum dead. If the WNBA goes on strike, Caitlin Clark goes dark. She disappears from the national conversation. She goes to play golf. She goes on vacation. The casual fans, the millions of people who tuned in just to see her logo threes, will leave. They will go watch baseball. They will go watch the NBA playoffs. They won't wait around for a labor dispute to be settled. Adam Silver is looking at the WNBA and thinking, "Are you insane? You finally have the Tiger Woods of your sport, the Michael Jordan of your era, and you want to cancel the season?" His warning about the timeline is really a protection order for Caitlin Clark. He is trying to force a deal so that Caitlin can be on NBC in May. He doesn't care about the union's internal politics. He doesn't care about the veterans' jealousy. He cares about the amazing amount of progress he mentioned in his press conference. And let's be real, progress is a code word for profit, and profit spells C-L-A-R-K. He is not going to let a bad union leadership destroy his investment. He knows that if they miss this window, they might never get it back. You cannot pause a revolution. The video touches on the embarrassing Valentine's message and the "we can't afford this" narrative. Adam Silver is aware of all of this. He sees the unprofessionalism, and as the head of the NBA, it reflects poorly on him. The WNBA is an NBA product. When the WNBA acts like clowns, the NBA looks like a circus. Silver is stepping in to restore order. He is the adult in the room. He is telling the players, "You want to be treated like professionals? Act like it. Sign the deal. Get on the court and stop tweeting poems." The host mentions that the WNBA has lost public support because of their rhetoric. Silver knows this. He reads the polls. He knows the fans are siding with the owners and Caitlin, not the union. By applying pressure now, he is giving the owners the green light to play hardball. He is signaling that the NBA will not subsidize a strike. If they don't play, they don't get paid. And he knows the rank-and-file players, the ones panic texting their agents, cannot survive without a paycheck. He is squeezing the union where it hurts to force them to fold. He knows that Breanna Stewart can afford a strike, but the 11th player on the roster cannot. By setting a deadline, he is empowering the lower-class players to rise up against their own union leadership and say, "Sign the deal."
When it's at the end. So that's not surprising to me. What Adam Silver said in that regard is not surprising to me at all. But nothing else is going to happen here. You might get a small concession one way or the other. In this case, it's going to be the players getting the league to make one more concession. Mostly. I mean,
We are entering the end game, folks. Adam Silver has spoken. The drop-dead date is looming. The union has two choices, and they are very simple. Choice 1, they can fold, they can sign the lucrative deal the owners offered, which includes massive raises and better benefits. They can get on the court in May, ride the Caitlin Clark wave, and everyone gets rich together. Choice 2, they can continue to play games. They can ignore the commissioner's warning. They can send another Valentine's poem, and they can watch the league get shut down. If the league shuts down, it won't be because of the owners. It will be because the union ignored the flashing red lights from the guy who controls the bank account. Adam Silver just gave them a lifeline. He gave them a chance to save face and get a deal done at the 11th hour, as he put it. But if they slap that hand away, then Adam Silver might just turn off the lights and lock the gym. To the WNBPA, the boss has spoken. The poetry slam is over. Sign the paper. or get ready to explain to the players why they have to work at Target this summer. Because Adam Silver isn't bluffing, and neither is the calendar. The Caitlin Clark era is waiting to begin, and Adam Silver is determined to make sure the union doesn't block the door. This is the final warning. Fix it now, or lose it all.